Hey, 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 people. Good morning and welcome to Beards on the Street. My name is Parry Dean and I am live down in Cave Creek, AZ. How you doing, Aaron?
Hey, good man. Just back holding down the fort here in Salt Lake, and I love it. You're out loving on one of your 50s, aren't you?
I am, Mr. Todd, taking good care of my boy.
That's
And
awesome.
sorry
Hey,
for the
show us how.
background noise, guys. Of course, right when we're starting the program, the landscaper showed up and started blowing everything.
Just how it goes.
That's how it is.
Hey, show us how much you love your friend. That's love, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, we were talking. Manual labor is for the birds, isn't it?
manual labor is for the birds, man. I'm just people that work like that hard for a living. They're amazing, dude.
Yeah, I agree with that, man.
Like I seriously feel like I've been rode hard and put up wet.
You're a rented pack mule, huh?
I am. Todd's got me
That's
working like a
awesome.
rented mule.
Yep.
That's all right.
That's awesome. So what you been up to this week?
Holy cow! So Todd bought a commercial building down here, and we've
Well,
just
actually,
been.
how did it start? You sold a commercial building, right?
I sold a commercial building for him, and then he 1031 exchanged it into this property down in
Yeah.
Arizona. Todd also has a home here in Cave Creek. It's actually where I'm at right this minute. And yeah, he that's how Todd rolls, man. When he buys something, he wants to make it to his standards. So I've been staining wood that's on the outside of the building. I've been digging holes. I've been pushing dirt in a wheelbarrow. I've been, you name it,
That's
and all
awesome.
the above. Changing out light bulbs, fixing light bulbs. We redid two full bathrooms, uh, basically with paint and decorations and stuff hanging on the walls and new vanities. So I've been jack of all trades, doing all kinds of stuff down here.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And just getting to spend some good time with one of your best friends.
Well, and that's it. I mean, I've traveled this world with Todd and been to places that I absolutely never would have gone to without him. So, you know what? That's what this VIP 50 is all about. It's about serving your people. And that's it,
Yep.
period.
Yep. Yep.
Whatever it is that you need to do to serve them, that's what you do.
And how many of others of his friends are there with him?
Just me.
Exactly.
And
So actually, good
this
job
is
for being
not
a
the
good
first
friend.
time. When he bought this house down here, I spent a week
Yeah.
down here with him working on this house.
I realize this, but I was built for manual labor. I don't like it, but I was built for it.
Well, apparently I've got sissy la la hands because yeah, that wheelbarrow. So I have to. It's kind of cool. I'll explain this. So Todd's a pretty amazing artist, right? And
Hmm.
and he bought this 2-inch foam, and he cut out this lizard that's about 12 or 14 feet long out of three sheets, three 4.5 by 8 foot sheets. Actually, it's longer than that because it's longer than two sheets. So 16. It's probably pushing 20 feet long. But he cuts out this lizard out of it, and then oh, it says you're live. You're live right now.
I know.
Nice.
Yeah. We got it to work,
Anyways,
and we're in two different states.
exactly. Anyways, he cut out this lizard, and we're gonna pour. It's basically a form so that we can pour a this decorative lizard on a walk area. And so I have to dig out. I basically have to dig down about Hey, thank you, Donnie Gamble. I love you, brother. I miss your face, bro. Matter of fact, you and I need to connect. That's a really good friend of mine that from back in the day when I lived up in Layton. It was commenting, so I appreciate you, Donnie. Anyways, I've been having to dig out down about 4 to 6 inches, and then we'll put that form on top, which is 2 inches. And then this afternoon, we're going to pour cement into that form, and it will be the shape of the lizard. And then Todd's got these really cool decorative, so there'll be stripes on the lizard, and he's got colored rocks that we'll put in those stripes. And then he's
Mm-hmm.
going to take black rock and put it all around it, so it's this pathway in this real cool decorative area, and it's just how Todd rolls. You know, it's total Arizona looking stuff, and then he'll
Is
take the,
sorry, I was going to ask you, is that does he is he going to shave it and shape a lizard? And so is it like they do with the grottos and whatnot? I mean, Brandon's pool grotto was built from styrofoam, and then they covered it with concrete.
right,
Is that what he's
exact
doing?
same concept.
Is that what he's doing? Okay,
Yeah, and
awesome.
he'll take a grinder and grind the edges down and put marks in it, and trust me, it's going to be pretty badass when he's done with it for sure.
That's great. That's cool. I can't wait to see what he does.
Yeah, and then we put black rock around the edges, and we already, I mean, when we first got here, this it's almost like an island in the middle of the parking lot, right? And it just was a big kind of mound of dirt with some cactus in it and just a bunch of scrub stuff. And so we totally cleaned all of that out of there. And then Todd had a couple of guys come in, and they basically dug. It almost looks like a for lack of a better word, like a ditch that goes down, and then he had rock brought in, and
It's
so
a
it looks.
water. It's actually a water retention, probably.
It's not. It's all decorative,
No,
but it looks like a creek going down through this hill. It's really cool. He
cool.
did an amazing job on it.
Way cool.
So yeah, so this is just an extension of that, and we've got mud. That's why I was a little late, is because I was ordering the mud to to get delivered today at 1 o'clock. So
Wow. And in between all that, we're running a
got
big
our
class.
coaching. Yeah,
Yeah, we got a big coaching class, which I mean,
we've
dude,
actually got 3 of them today.
I know, I know. Yeah, wow. I mean, really, wow, dude. And this last one I mean, they're getting kind of bigger and more involved. It's it's nonstop. I mean, up until almost midnight last night.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know. And then six
I
o'clock in
love
the
all the
morning. And then six
participation.
o'clock. I do too. I do too. But yeah, as early as 6 o'clock this morning, dude. We're back at it.
Yeah,
A lot of fun.
yeah, that Janae, she cracks me up, dude.
Yeah,
Did you
she's
did
in.
you read some of her texts this morning?
Oh yeah. I got to get with her. And get more bread.
You got to get with her on what?
Get more bread.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, she she had some bread for some people when we were doing the training, and of course Aaron and I both perked right up and commented on it. And the next day she showed up with 2 loaves of bread for each of us. One was a sourdough, and the other one was she she she's on here commenting.
Is she?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I just want the regular, even though I love the place of my order, dude.
Oh my hell. She doesn't know what she got herself into by
I know.
starting to feed us 2 yahoos.
This guy could eat some bread.
Yeah. No, I freaking I love her comments. Pretty funny.
Yeah, agreed.
Well, so yeah, we've got a. I'm going to be running all over Tarnation today. I've got, like I said, the coaching calls, but I love it.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Yesterday, Gabe and I got to run up to up to Heber and spend some time with one of our referrals. It's pretty fun. Getting to go do a little road trip. It reminds me of It reminds me of me spending time with my dad when I was a kid, and that's how I got started in real estate. So
Yeah, that's really cool.
it was a lot of fun, man.
Hopefully, these guys blowing will finish in this section here real soon. Can you hear it?
Yeah, it's not so bad. I mean, we can hear it, but it's not so bad.
So, yeah, we did the trainings for Exit Realty, with Kevin Kilpatrick, and we ended up getting 14 different agents that joined our coaching and want us to help them change their lives and set their business up the correct way where they can actually have a business that's going to serve them for the rest of their careers, which is that's pretty amazing, Aaron, that
Yeah, I
that these
agree.
guys are taking it on like they are.
What's fun about it, in my opinion, is it's all in one shop, one office, and well, over two locations. But how cool is that opportunity for them to have their peers with them, with growing in the same aspects, taking on the same challenges, and going after it together. I think I mean, versus a onesie twosie, agent over here, agent in another shop. I think it's I think it's going to bring major value that I think they'll be the benefit and they'll enjoy.
No, I 100% agree. And part of our process is accountability, and so we get them to pair up and hold each other accountable, which always helps because if it was easy to do any of this, everybody'd be doing it, and it's not easy. And you gotta get yourself into a different life routine, and that's what it's all
That's right.
about.
Yeah, that's right.
And once you get it set up and you actually get that routine going, it's much easier to keep it going.
Yep.
So
Yep. Dude, the morning routine, the make the bed, the start your day with gratitudes. Some of these,
affirmations.
yeah, some of these things we're teaching them. It's just that may not seem like a lot, but change and correcting your mentality and correcting how you start your day is such a pillar in the success and moving forward with what we're going to do.
Well, yeah, we call them wins. It's just those teeny tiny little wins that you start out with, and then first thing in the morning, that sets your day up for success, man. It's
All right.
it's it's like I said, I feel bad for the people that have to go to work every single day and just absolutely despise their job.
All right.
I couldn't do that.
All right. No.
I would have to make some changes because I wouldn't and couldn't keep doing that over and over and over and over.
Well, without being pointed and directed to look in this space, you don't naturally go there. You don't naturally think this way. I think it's our natural way to go fall into a rut and go into the negatives. And I mean, if we're left to our own devices, so the correction we're trying to create with them and moving into a new direction, it's just a new life skill that'll benefit moving forward for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I mean, when we're doing our training, Aaron, and we actually talk to these people and tell them that if they lean into our system, that we're going to change their life, and we damn well mean it. Like, it will change their life,
Yep, 100%.
and it's all for the better. I mean, even if they only get a few simple things out of the system, it's still change and it's still positive. You know what I mean? Now,
Yep.
obviously, we want them to lean all the way in and have major change, and a lot of these guys are going to do that, no question about it.
I love how open and pliable they are and open to suggestion and hungry for the input and direction. I love it.
Exactly.
What do you
I
think that
had to
is? Do you think it's
adjust. I
just
had to help some of them adjust their affirmation yesterday because they were writing a novel and it was taking them the entire day to write out their affirmations.
what else are we going to do if this is all we have time for?
No kidding. So funny. Did you see? I'm pretty sure it was Janae, and she's like, "I finished my affirmations. Now what am I supposed to do with the next 4 hours I blocked out?"
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's and that's just the beginning. We've had one coaching session so far with these guys, and they are just leaning in. Got another one today that's more about them. It's hearing feedback from what's going on in their lives, and it's just it's all about us serving them and helping them get through the things that are hard.
Yeah. I have something pretty fun, pretty neat. I'm going to share with later today with Janae with our call. Or we have one-on-one calls with our guys as well. And I came across some neat thoughts that I'm excited to share
Nice,
and talk about. Yeah.
very cool. So how did your listing appointment go with your kid?
You know what? Really well. Different areas in our marketplace really have different levels of construction, which I know you know, but I don't know that the people watching know. One price here, uh, even a lateral pricing move from a different area. So these guys live in a little PUD up in Midway. But when you
Yeah,
go walk into
definitely a different market.
when you walk into what's expected from that level, from that area, the level of and quality of construction is so over the top. I mean, dude, it's incredible. So then they come shop and they look at what the price will afford here in the valley, and they're like, it's basically a high end track home. I mean,
Right.
it's just shocking to them. And so meeting with them, being able to kind of walk through that, it's going to be a bit of a process to help them understand. Unfortunately, the reality of what they're probably going to have to do is buy something and then invest a little bit of money to make it the quality they want it. Because, I mean, they don't come that way, uh, you know, here in the valley,
Right.
unless you escalate to a just a $2 million price range. It's just not there. So, um, anyways, it went well. It's going to be a bit of a process. It looks like I'm going to be with them tomorrow, showing them some new construction, just to go look at spaces, to understand what a base level home is going to look like, and then they're going to look at what some of the upgrade options are and whether they want to invest in their upgrades or whether they're going to bring back. He's a builder in Midway, so he's going to decide whether he's going to go ahead and invest his own money into his own finishes.
Got it.
So we're going to go shopping for spaces. We're going to go
There you
shopping on the way
go.
to home. Yeah,
Well, he's in good hands with the AA Ron.
yeah, I'm excited to go spend time with him.
Dude, can I
Perry,
tell you how can I
he's a
tell you
Harley
how
guy.
Oh yeah, you said that. That's awesome.
Yeah,
I know,
he's
dude.
a
It's
total
killing
Harley
me.
guy.
I'm down here helping Todd, and it's Arizona Bike Week's going on, and so
Oh,
and it's in Cave Creek. So all day long, there's just hundreds and hundreds and thousands of bikes driving by me, of all shapes and sizes. And I actually walked up there to buy a hat yesterday, and because I was getting fried, and yeah, for 30 years that was my playground. That's where
yeah.
I ran my business, and I did the
You're over there stuck on a shovel.
right. I wish I got these blisters from riding my scooter,
Yeah.
but it's okay. We're here to
Would you ever
serve, and
drive? Would you ever drive your bike down?
oh yeah.
I think that'd be so fun.
I mean, it wouldn't be the greatest ride because once you get out of
Desert.
Utah, it's just all desert. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It wouldn't
yeah.
be like I've ridden down to Laughlin for the Laughlin Bike Week multiple times.
This guy has a ride coming up in May, I believe, where he has friends driving up from Texas to here, and then they're going to take off and go up uh, somewhere in Canada.
Yeah, Banff, probably up by Banff.
Man, man, dude, man,
Killer tour, man.
yeah.
Dude, the studio looks freaking awesome.
I
I
know.
never I
I
never pay attention when I'm there, but man, it's
This is what's
show
behind
them the
you.
beards. Show them the beards. Woohoo! What's
Who are
that on
those?
it?
Who are those? Oh, it's just glare.
Oh, it's a reflection. I thought it was a piece of paper on it.
Yeah, that's glare from that light we have,
Oh,
the
from the
spotlight we
light.
have.
Yep.
Yeah. Dean's got every little bell and whistle in here. We got a legit studio, dude. It's pretty neat what you put together, brother.
No, I like it. It's just like my office. If I don't have good space, I won't spend any time in it.
Mm-hmm.
I like good space. So I had a couple closings this last week. I finally got Windsor Court buttoned up and handled, and also closed on the townhouse in Sandy. So that was all done.
Nice.
And I picked up another listing. So onward and upward, right, brother?
Sell one, list one, huh?
Sell one, list one. That's a great motto. Sell one, list one.
It really is. It really is. I keep stacking the referrals, so my windfall's coming. You know the work.
Dude, it's gonna pop, and then you're gonna be
Oh, I
running
know.
like a madman.
I know. It's coming. It's fun actually. Um, yeah, it's a lot of fun.
You know, it's funny. I
Dean,
chatted with.
I haven't told you this, dude. I actually have 3 commercial referrals that came this last week.
Excellent.
Yeah, one's $9 million, dude.
Nice.
I know. It's. I mean, it's cool. So I'm actually setting up an appointment. It's for basically for a luxury car condo. Basically, they're going to build.
Right.
Yeah, a car club, which is
Very cool.
yeah, and then the other one's and down to a small massage parlor. So I'm excited about that as well.
Yeah, I'll help you navigate through those because, of course, I've done quite a bit of commercial, but
Yeah, I know you will. I appreciate it.
it's a different animal, but it's all good. It's fun.
Hmm. Sorry, I cut you off. What were you going to share?
I was just going to say I chatted with an agent down here in Arizona, and was just kind of talking about the VIP 50 and whatnot, and man, they perked right up, and they want to hear more. So
Wow,
we've got a
road trip, road trip.
we've probably got a road trip coming up where we're going to be coming down here and doing some training at some different brokerages down here.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir. Because quite frankly, I mean, we definitely want to do the training in person, but once the training's over and done, it's just a matter of plugging them into our coaching system, which is all done on Zoom, which is awesome.
Yeah, yeah. That'll be
So
great.
I like it.
Uh-huh. So what's your plan on coming home, man?
I come home tomorrow.
Do you? All right.
Yeah. Come home tomorrow and hang out with my wife and Finny. And then Licia is actually going out of town on Sunday to her best friend down in Vegas to help her friend. So
Oh,
so Licia is going to be gone all next week.
dang.
I know.
What are you
Not
gonna
very.
do?
I'm
What are you
not
gonna
very happy
do?
about it. I'm going to work a lot.
Yeah, good.
A lot.
Yeah.
I mean, we got a lot of stuff going on, so it'll pass quick. And then we've got some brokerages we're meeting up with next week. So
Yep.
onward and upward, baby.
Hey, what are your have you had any conversations? Just get a little political. Have you had any conversations around what's going on with the tariffs and any of that at all?
Yeah, some. I mean, I know the stock market's taken a bit of a hit, but I mean, they knew that was going to happen. So
Dude, yesterday, I think it's Apple or yeah,
and
took
Netflix.
300 took a $300 billion dive.
Yeah.
Holy crap, dude.
Yep. And
Wow.
Amazon took a bath yesterday. That
Yeah,
just
it was.
goes to show, though, Aaron. It goes to show how finicky and the whole the risks of being in the stock market. I mean, it's an
Yeah,
absolute straight up gamble.
yeah, yeah. It's pretty interesting that. So talking with my brothers that are kind of both tied in pretty deeply into it, they were talking about. I don't know if you remember this. Prior to COVID happening, there was a big blip in the marketplace. Um, I was working a lot in Park City, so a lot of second home cash buyers. And it was right before COVID happened. There was a major blip that happened with the stock market. And I remember I had clients who were like, yep, we're out. We're not buying a house anymore. Because it was their cash. It was their mad money. They were, um, so there's some speculation that this is going to stimulate, well, this is going to cause some moves into basically the recession stuff. But
Right.
when the recession happens, they directly stimulate the market through rates, which
Yep.
which should benefit our world real estate.
Well, there is nothing better than real estate to offset hard times.
Right, right.
So doesn't surprise me. And yeah, I mean, I think it's all temporary. I think it's just bumps in the roads because let's face it, dude, we're in uncharted territory big time
Yeah,
with all these tariffs that Trump's throwing out there. And I get why he's doing it. I mean, yeah, all these other major countries out there need to start carrying their own damn weight, period. And they're not. And
yeah,
so, they're all putting their feathers up and playing the poor picked on me, but they've been getting away with stupid shit for forever. So too bad, so sad. The freaking free lunch is over.
yep,
That's my
yep.
2 cents.
Well, it's interesting is a lot of what the places that he put the tariffs on, they don't really import into us, but it's yeah, I know. There's so much around this. It's crazy. It's crazy.
We'll take a big company like Timu, out of China, where they ship all their cheap trinkety shit. You can buy anything. It's basically the Chinese Amazon. And
Yeah,
for years and years and years, they built this billion-dollar company by shipping directly to people here and skirting around the tariff and skirting around the taxes and all the different things that they should be paying.
right. And then
So,
all
and I
of
mean,
the
people will
all of the
argue
big.
and say, well, that's why you can get it for so cheap. But you know what? I mean,
Well, I also think it stimulates. I also think it stimulates the big American companies that have gone out of country to manufacture.
well, yeah, because they're
Um,
going to take
so
advantage of it.
yeah, so and they have, and so now, which is why you saw, Apple having the big ding it did is because everything's being manufactured over there. So it's hopefully it stimulates a little bit of those jobs coming back to America.
I think it will. I mean, like I
Yeah,
said, there's going to be a period where it's going to hurt a little bit, but it is what it is.
yeah,
If this is what it takes to make these other countries stand up and build their military up to help us, they all been freaking sucking off the U.S. tit for forever, man.
yeah,
So that's my 2 cents. If you don't agree with me, then okay.
yeah, yeah.
Like I have any control over it.
No doubt, no doubt.
But I get why he's doing it, and I think he's doing it for the betterment of our country. And that's whether you like the dude or don't like the dude. I truly feel like a lot of these things that he's doing right now is he wants to make America stronger, and I'm all for that. So
Yeah, it's going to sting for a little bit in efforts to improve our situation, our economies, our worlds.
exactly.
Yeah,
I mean, we can't just keep doing what we're doing and just have the deficit keep climbing and climbing and climbing and climbing. At some point in time, there's going to be consequences.
yeah,
So
yep.
it is what it is. All right, brother. Well, I'm going to go and get back to it. And we've got a coaching call coming up anyway. So
Okay.
sorry we were a little bit tardy today, everybody. That was my fault, but I got the mud ordered, so I can go pour some mud this afternoon.
Everything's moving. All the pieces are still moving, right?
Right. Exactly.
Right on,
Yep.
man. Well, we'll see you when you're back.
Okay, guys. Thanks for watching, and we will see you guys next Friday
See you
from the
next Friday.
studio. All righty.